Okie dokie. It's the next day, and we're heading out to check out and see what the pool does. Let's see what it did. If it's still green, or if it's ungreen, or what the situation is. Guys, let's find out.
It's definitely no longer green. It's murky right now.
Oh.
And that's
well,
going to be fixed with the...
that's a lot better than bright green, isn't it?
It's still got some green over here and everything is.
Well, it's not the violent green it was. It was like seriously green. Yeah. So it's a little bit murky, but it looks considerably better than it did. I can actually see the bottom of the pool now. It's not as bad. We still have...
I'm still seeing some...
We have our little flippin' frogs. We still have those guys rolling around in there and some other stuff. We had the filter was running all night, so I think it's improvement. It's what, 12 hours in or so? Because we did this yesterday around 6 or 7, I think.
No, we didn't do it that late.
So we still have
4 or 5.
4 or 5. So we still have quite a few hours before it's supposed to be clear. It is supposed to work in 24 hours. So we may have to shock it again tonight to get it back to the crystal clear. But guys, huge improvement. I think it's working, which is really good. Yay! I won't have a green murky pool.
Just FYI, as far as the murkiness, this is something that's going to have to be filtered out by a filter. The shock is going to make it a cloudiness.
Oh, really?
So we're going to have to actually...
Whoa, poopers. So it's not going to be clear. It just won't be green? Oh, well, we got work to do, folks. Oh, well.
Turn that on and get that going.
Like I said, it's a darn sight better than yesterday.
Yeah.
And like yesterday, and pretty much every other day, I'm using my milk jug of awesomeness to water my begonia. I'm not going to put a lot in here today because the sprinkler ran, so it's got a little bit of water. But I'm going to give it just a smidget more. There we go. Make sure the soil is nice and wet. Oh, guys! I'm so excited about this. This is a little snapdragon. And not that long ago, actually, the whole thing got eaten, I think, by those little bunnies. If you follow me on Instagram, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, there were 2 bunny rabbits, like domesticated bunnies, that had gotten out from someone's yard, and I didn't know whose it was, but they were literally in my neighbor's yard, and they were running all over the place, and I'm pretty sure that they hoovered my plants. So a couple of my snapdragons took a hit, and that was one of them. It was chopped down to about right here and it had no flowers. So guys, the fact that we have flowers coming in right there is amazing. I'm really excited about that. As you can see, it is a gorgeous day once again. Happy Sunday. Let's see, it's supposed to be 91 degrees today. I have no idea what that is in Celsius, so if you run on Celsius, I have no idea. But for those on Fahrenheit, it's going to be a steaming 91. Unfortunately, we cannot go in the pool, but thank God we have air conditioning. Actually, the pool's not as bad as I anticipated. I was kind of hoping that it would go back to perfect, but guys, it's not going to work. So we're probably going to have to put some more shock treatment in it this evening, and hopefully by Tuesday, we'll be crystal clear. I'll keep going out there, we'll keep checking on it, see what happens, because I'm kind of curious to see the process of how this works, because this is a first for me. Guys, I just looked and I saw that my lilies are starting to bloom. Would you look at that, my friends? Would you look at that? There's one there, there's one over here, one over there, and one over there, and it's going to be amazing when they all open. They smell so incredibly good. Anyways, I'm coming out here despite the fact that it's slightly breezy, so I hope it's not horrible. But I kind of wanted to show you my car because tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. it's going in for what I'm calling the royal treatment. Lareddah, who is this amazing red Toyota Celica. Yes, she's gorgeous. Anyways, my lovely Lareddah is going in for the royal treatment. She is going to get washed and waxed and buffed, and she is going to have a ceramic coating applied to her paint job. Yes. So, I kind of wanted to just like check it out, look at my car real quick, and I'm gonna take some pictures on my phone as well because I want to have some before and after of what my car looks like. So I thought I would kind of just walk around and show you my car, and then get her back, I'll do the same thing. Aside from this little piece that I'm going to show you, right here on her wing, see those little spots? Aside from those, she's got a pretty flawless paint job and everything else. Like, her body is got like maybe one or two little itty bitty dings that you can't really even see unless you're really hunting for it. I know where they are because I detailed her myself. But you can't really see them, and her paint is not scratched or destroyed in any way. And so you might be thinking, well, why would you pay X amount of dollars to go get her washed, waxed, buffed, and clear coat put on there? Because I want to keep the paint job nice. So it's nice right now, and I want it to stay that way. She is like 18 years old, and I do not park in the garage. So she's being weathered 24/7. So I want it to stay super, super nice. So after she gets the royal treatment, oh, and she's also getting her windows tinted. Forgot to tell you that, I'm tinting her windows. After that, and on a day when it's not so windy out, I will do a proper car tour, I guess you would call it, maybe like a car tour, because she had interior work done when I got the backup cam and everything installed, so that's all new. So I'd like to show the backup cam on, and I'd like to show the backup cam on the outside and everything, and kind of explain how they routed it and all that goodness. And I don't know, once she looks real slick, I'm gonna want to show her off a little bit. So that's kind of the befores, so take another gander on her. I have purposefully not washed her for the last week, just because I wanted her to get done right, basically. So yeah, I didn't wash her, didn't detail her, I didn't do anything. I let her sit. She's been driven a few times this week because, well, we use my beautiful red baby car. But yeah, she's dirty. So tomorrow she's going in for the royal treatment, and she should look amazing. So I just kind of wanted to do like I said, a quick walkthrough just to see what she looks like now. I'm gonna take some pictures on my phone so I have some before and afters. And yeah, that's Lareddah now, and later on I'll show you what Lareddah looks like after. Okay, so I know that we came out here earlier today because I wanted to see what it looked like, the pool overnight, and I'm coming out here again because it's about 5 o'clock in the evening right now, and I wanted to see what it looks like after 24 hours because it was saying that the majority and everything, it would go back to being nice after 24 hours have passed. So I kind of wanted to sneak a peek at the pool and see where we stand. We have plans to scrub the entire pool, all the sides and the bottom, scrub it up real good, and we're going to run we have like a pool vacuum, so we're going to run the pool vacuum as well. And depending on what it looks like, we're going to shock it again tonight. So I haven't seen it. I haven't peeked at it since I took you out here earlier this morning. So we're going to go look and see what happens with that shock treatment 24 hours after it has been applied to the water. Let's go look. All right. Well, I am hoping that my footage does decent. You can definitely see the bottom of the pool. You can definitely see the pattern. The pattern on the sides, right there, the blue and the white, is the same all through the pool. It's considerably less murky, at least to my eyes, than it was this morning. It is still murky. I realize that it's probably going to be that way for a little bit because this pool has 15,000 gallons of water in it, and we just have, the pump is over here. So for 15,000 gallons, we just have this one little pump working its little brains out right now. So I anticipated that this would still be murky. So, but it is considerably clearer than it was. I mean, honestly, yesterday I had about a heart attack when I saw how green it was. It was ridiculous. And now it kind of looks murky, but it's clear. Like the water itself is fairly clear. My goodness, guys, it is super, super windy out today. Yeah, it's warm. It's in the 80s. I think it was supposed to get into the 90s, but I don't think it quite made it, especially with the wind. It doesn't feel like it. But yeah, looking at the pool itself, it's going to need some work, and we're going to stir it up a little bit because I do see a little bit of residue on the bottom of the floor. So, like I said, we have something to wash the sides and the bottom, and we're going to run our little vacuum, and we're going to shock it again tonight, and hopefully tomorrow it will look decent again, like it will go back to being normal. Chantel's birthday is on Tuesday, and she was intending to have a pool party on Tuesday, so I'm hoping that everything is good. We checked the pH and all this other stuff. We have test strips for the pool. Everything is looking fine. It's just needing to be filtered fully, and the pool should go back to normal. So I'm hoping by Tuesday, Chantel's birthday, everything is fine so she can carry on with her pool party as per planned. And if not, we'll have to make different arrangements. I guess we'll have to figure out something out. But honestly, I wanted to kind of just show what it looks like after 24 hours. If anybody has a pool of their own and they do this, yeah, or whatever. If they're looking for something that takes care of pretty much overnight algae that grew in your pool, I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe somebody can learn from my mistakes or whatever, or learn from what products I used, what to expect and how it works. And like I said, this is a 15,000 gallon pool, so it's a lot of water, and so it's got a lot to take care of. But anyways, we've got the flippin' frogs going, we had the shock treatment in there, we have my pump running like a crazy person, and we're gonna shock it again tonight. So hopefully everything will be fine. I will keep you guys updated because I'm probably more interested than you are, but I will show you what we do. So when there's any changes to this pool whatsoever, I will let you know. Alright, the homie's got the brush going, and a lot of stuff that we couldn't see until he started brushing it off. You can see that it's, well, you might not be able to tell because, well, let's be honest, sometimes you can't see stuff in recordings, but when he was brushing the sides, I wouldn't say a bunch, but for lack of better, a bunch of, I guess it would be considered dead algae is coming off.
There's still a little bit of white algae on it.
Yeah,
not much, though.
it's coming off. When he's brushing it, it's all kind of fluffing off, but it's making the water more murky. But between that and vacuuming and our filter, we should be good. I mean, you can, I don't know if you can even see in the different variances of color, but you can see, or at least I can, places where the pump is putting clear water into the pool. Like there's a section right here that looks decidedly more clear than murky green. But he's kind of turning it up. It's getting more murky as he does this, unfortunately, but it's a means to an end, my friends. It's a means to an end, isn't it, Poppy?
Yep.
We're getting it all cleaned up. It's gonna be nice, I hope. It's gonna be beautiful. And then when we run our vacuum, it's gonna get all the stuff that you're pushing onto the floor. So that'll be good. Yeah. So there you have it. That's what we're doing. Nice big project. A little comedic relief. My homie lost the end of his broom thing in the middle of the pool. Oh, you got it a lot easier than I anticipated. I thought you were gonna have to fish around for it for a bit.
Come on, I got skills.
I thought you were gonna have to fish around for a while.
No, I got skills, I got this.
Clearly, that was too easy. I thought this was gonna be funny. Oh well.
Sorry, I couldn't provide more
comedic relief.
And me trying to say that should be enough comedic relief. I'm gonna stop.
You're gonna stop.
I'm just stopping.
Alright, carry on.
We'll just stick with
carry on with your pool cleaning. Carry on.
Yes, ma'am.